Hello, hello! Surrounded by perverts and green Yoshi. Hi! Hi! Hope you're doing well. Give me a second. Let's go to here. Hi! It's good to see y'all. I'm sad we didn't get to do this last week, but it got bananas. Last Thursday in particular was a doozy, but all good now. All good now. So, yay. Buying plushies? Nice, nice. Ooh, ah. I am. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are too. Yay. I hope you've had a good week so far. I feel like lately everything's been going fast and slow at the same time. Like there's some days where it's just like, cool, I like really stretched out the day and that feels really good. And then other moments where it's like I blinked, and this week in particular, I feel like I've just been like one day off. Like all of Monday, I was just like, it's Tuesday. And I was like, nope, definitely not. At least during the workday, I was like, all day I was operating like it was a Tuesday workday. And I was like, and then, yeah. Work is still slow, but your urge to draw is going up. I love that, Green Yoshi. Awesome. I'm actually like, I found there's like a free drawing like workshop / challenge thing that I'm gonna start tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, and like it's like basically it's like gonna help you work through like doing your own manga. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll send you the link. It's like I said, it's like a free thing. So I'm hoping it'll be something that'll help me, kind of feel focused, something to keep me accountable. So yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Well, I hope you do get to drawing again, Green Yoshi, and if you're up for sharing it, I'd love to see it, but totally fine if that's a personal work and you don't want to. That's totally fine too. So yeah, surrounded by perverts. I'll drop it in our Discord so y'all can see, because like I said, I've been wanting to draw again, and not that I'm like great at it, but that's what it takes. If you want to be great at it, you got to work at it, right? So and I feel like I have all these story ideas in my head, so a manga format seems good. I'm into that. Let me see. All right. Yeah, so like I said, we didn't get to play last week, and we started the new route, so I'm excited to get back into that. Our Ouija board boyfriend, Koharu, he's a bit sassy, but like the right amount of spice, I think. Yeah. Yeah. No clue how, yeah. I'm not sure how long this like manga workshop is, actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna peek real quick at my email. What's her name? Okay, here we go. It's Koko Sensei manga making free challenge. So let's see. It's for beginners. That's me. We will make a story, draw. Yeah, make a story, draw, make manga. Okay. Starting tomorrow. Okay, let me see. All right, let me drop that in the Discord. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'll do it in arts and crafts. Starting a manga challenge tomorrow. Bloop. All right. Okay, so it's a week from the 18th through the 25th. So, all right, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay, this. Ta-ta. Yeah. Ouija board friend, surrounded by perverts. That's good. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, what happened? We summoned a Ouija board friend, and we messed up on the ritual, and so he's like, "Cool, I'm gonna haunt you." And it's like, okay, but then we're also being haunted by like other ghosts or like a god, and a spirit in training. So we have 3 boyfriendos currently, but that's okay. It's okay. All right. So I think last we left off, they all spent the night at my house. Yeah, they want us for real, for real. This is the most, this is the haremist, haremist harem playthrough so far. So, yeah. Not the hairiest. Well, actually, the one guy has really long hair, so maybe? I guess the board friendo also has long hair. Just, yeah. Surrounded. Oh no, a haunting. Actually, so there was like, so Family Guy, like, I didn't watch all of Family Guy. There were some that was like, that's too far, and some that was like, that's just right. But there was like a really funny one where like the daughter Meg was just like, there were like kidnappers. She's just like, oh no, are you like gonna have your way with me? And they're like, no, no. And then the other kidnapper's like, what'd she say? She's like, she asked if we were gonna have our way with her. She's like, and the other kidnapper's like, ew. So, and then she's upset. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I mean, yeah, Family Guy is, like I said, there are some that it's just like, that's stupid humor, but like the right kind of stupid humor, and then there's others that it's like, too far, too far. Same thing with Rick and Morty. Like, and if anything, Rick and Morty, I feel like was Family Guy level, but like grosser sometimes. And it's like, I don't know about that. But every once in a while, it had some like, I was just like, okay, that's a funny bit. That's a quotable, But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to find. Let's see, like shows that have good commentary without like being so outrageous to be outrageous, I guess. Maybe Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think that's a pretty good one actually. But like, grown up animated. Actually, Gravity Falls. I was late to the Gravity Falls game show, but when I did watch it, it was really good. Very clever, very thoughtful, funny, silly. Actually, Bob's Burgers is really good too. Every once in a while, though, there's certain episodes that are kind of nasty, though, like kind of gross. It's like, I'm trying to have my dinner and watch this show. But anyways, neither here nor there. Okay, let's get to the story. The next day. Yeah. Your manager loves Bob's Burgers? Yeah, I had been watching it for a while, and then finally I like caught up, and I was just like, "Oh." And that felt really weird. It was like, I can't believe I'm caught up. And now I can't watch it cuz I don't have Hulu. So I'm not caught up now. There's a whole new season that I'm not caught up on, but that's okay. maybe some kind of Hulu deal will come around again. It just kind of rotates like what I'm like, what everybody's like. We're kind of all lending each other like user access, and so right now I've got Crunchyroll and 2 other people are using my Crunchyroll. We're on my friend's parents' Netflix, and then let's see, some 2 of our friend group, and then stuff like that. The money gets paid somewhere, though. All right. The next day, we had our sleepover. They slept in the other room. Yeah. Account owner's SO, Parasite 1, Parasite 2. Well, I don't have an SO situation. My Crunchyroll is my very, very good friend who I have access to their Netflix as well. and then my dad. So my dad likes anime, so he doesn't like. He just let's see. I'm trying to like express what kind of anime fan my dad is, because he's not like he likes to watch it because it's like entertaining, but he's not like nerding out over it. You know what I mean? Like he's not like, oh my gosh, have you watched the latest Demon Slayer? Like that's not what he's doing. It's just something that he like has playing, and it's like, wow, that has action, or whatever. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Lorhisel. Lorhisel? I hope I'm not butchering that, but welcome. Yeah. I can circumvent the Netflix sharing restrictions by watching it via laptop. Oh, that's really interesting. Actually, that makes a lot of sense, because that's... Because my friend, she's using her Netflix, her parents' Netflix, and, like, there's a lot of things that she has to do to, like, re-sign in every time she, like, goes to visit them so that she can make it look like she's on vacation when she, comes back to town. But, like, my Netflix has never had a problem, but it's always been on the laptop, so that makes sense. Yeah. It's funny, too, because my friend who owns the Netflix account was just like, hey, are you able to access it? And I was like, yeah. And it's like, I got booted out. So they got booted out of their own Netflix, and I didn't. Yeah. Ah, I see. That's interesting. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Surrounded by Favorites. Okay. Larissa, welcome. I am Lolli Ppoppo. We are doing a date night. I am working through R.I.P, a visual novel. We're only on the second chapter of this playthrough, so you haven't missed much. Basically, we have we tried to use a Ouija board. We messed up on the on the protocol, and now we're being haunted by the Ouija board friend. All right. I finished getting ready and mustered the courage to go down to the living room. I think Mom has an early shift today, so she's probably not home anymore. Just as I anticipated, she wasn't there. Instead, I found my older sister waiting for me in the living room. Oh, right. Morning. I knew it wasn't something to bring up first thing in the morning. I felt relieved knowing I'd talk to my mom later that night. Mom's not here, so I'm in charge. Now clean my room. Got it. I scooped the rice into my bowl and turned off the switch on the cooker. His enthusiasm. Aw, sweet Yukimoto. He's cute. Hey! What's he doing? My sister's still here. I glanced toward the TV to see that it was playing a morning kids anime. I checked to make sure my sister wasn't in earshot and whispered to Yukimoto. It's an anime called Tonodamaru. Wait, Tsubasa is kind of a baddie? Tsubasa, my sister? Yeah, our sister is like in fashion, and she's like the voice of reason. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. Yukimoto walked off, sat in front of the TV, and started to watch the anime, completely engrossed. I guess he likes anime. Before I knew it, Koharu and Toka had also entered the living room. Toka seemed angry with Yukimoto, but took a seat on the couch next to him.
なんていうアニメですか？神様ともあろうお方が世情を知らぬとは嘆かわしいの。
Yukimaru, you only just learned what this show was called.
アニメを見る機会なんて忙しい神にはないのです。仕方ない。教えてしんぜよ。このアニメはかの有名な
Oh my
友丸である。
This guy's cheeky. He's cheeky.
友田丸。面白そうだとは思ったですが。なるほど。有名なんですね。くだらね。
Truly. I knew that I shouldn't let them distract me. I sat at the table ignoring them so that I could leave the house eventually. I'll be sure to eat everything today. Although I still had awkward feelings toward my mom, those feelings didn't change the fact that I appreciated her. Thanks for the food. It's tamagoyaki. I love my mom's rolled omelets. I took a bite. It tastes a little different than usual. As I chewed, an unfamiliar flavor spread through my mouth, making me tilt my head in confusion. Yeah. Mom made this, right? It tastes different than usual, but it's really, really good. My sister happily took another bite. Seeing she was in a good mood, I decided to ask her about work. Are you going to be late again tonight? Oh, the new display for your shop, right? How's that coming along? Your mom bought a special rectangular pan specifically for cooking tamagoyaki. I have that too. I have one too. Yeah, and it's got like a spatula that's like, you know, that fits the like length of the rectangle, and it's got a little basting brush so you can like brush the butter on. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I've made more omelets since owning that pan than I have historically for any other part of my life. It's very, very good. Yeah, I just do like, I'll do egg whites, and then I'll do spinach and cheese and like some kind of meat usually. Yeah. It's good stuff. Her voice was bright despite her words. It's obvious how much fun and satisfaction she takes from her work. Good on you, Tsubasa, big sister Tsubasa. Listening to her talk about work like this filled me with a mix of envy and excitement. I always enjoyed hearing about the projects she was working on, or stories about how her job was going. She's a real workaholic. What a freak. Must be nice to just like be super enamored with your job, I guess. Like I like my job. I love my team. But I try really hard to not think about work outside of work. My time is my own. Oh, no, nothing like that. I quickly shook my head and she shot me a skeptical look. What? Something wrong with my hair? I tried to play it off with a smile, but my sister slumped her shoulders. She sees right through us. I realized there was no point trying to hide it. I decided to be honest with her. I got into an argument with Mom over my career path survey, but don't worry, I'll talk it over with her tonight. I tried to sound upbeat, but my sister put down her chopsticks, suddenly looking very serious. Yeah, but I haven't exactly found what I want to do either. That's why I want to talk with Mom and find a path that's right for me. Together.
そっか。私の時も同じように揉めたんだよね。
Yeah, I remember. Things were tense when my sister decided that she wanted to do the job she's doing now. But my sister never gave up and continued to push, and eventually Mom came around. It seemed hard back then, but I didn't think it would be this tough.
あんたに背負わせちゃってごめん。
I had a feeling she'd say that to me. Ever since she decided to go into fashion, the pressure Mom put on me only increased. I'm sure she feels some guilt about it. That's not your fault, though. But it's not your fault. This was bound to happen one day anyway.
それはそうだけど。
Just like you dealt with it, I'll do my best to overcome it too. Please don't worry. I wasn't trying to act tough or make her feel better. I truly meant it. This is my first issue after all, which means I have to be the one to deal with it.
でもさ。
No buts. This is my problem. You don't have to worry about it, Tsubasa. But on days when I need help, just promise me you'll be there, okay? With that, my sister gave an apologetic smile.
姉として情けないな。ごめん。
You're fine. You're fine. Apologize again, and I'm taking your omelet.
ああ、やだやだ。もう言わないから。
Not my food! Not my food! Then eat up!
本当に大好き。ああ、シスコンが超シスコンになっちゃうよ。
Aww. That's sweet. As we played around, her apologetic smile turned into a genuine one. Actually, give me a second. I forgot to pull up my walkthrough so that we could get the good ending. Koharu. Koharu. 9 rip. 9 rip. Okay. Okay, this. Here we go. I'm glad she's back to her old self. After seeing how much she had to struggle with my mom to fight for her own career, I didn't want her to get involved with mine. If she's gonna be late tonight, then I'll just have to talk with Mom on my own. I was nervous, but I knew it was my problem to overcome.
時間やばいじゃん。
We don't want to accidentally get the ending where Tsubasa steals all our boyfriends from under our nose. I don't like we want our sister to be happy, so as long as she leaves one, that's okay. I want her happiness. Now, if it was like somebody else, like if it was that like crazy girl from the last playthrough, no, absolutely not. But our sister, we're there for that girl power. She can have all, like I said, just leave one for us. That's all we really need. I'll clean up. You go on ahead.
Thank you. 助かる。行ってきます。
Am I the big sister? I feel like the big sister. Red guy. Yeah. Leave the hot one for us. Exactly. She can have all the baby girl ones, the real pouty ones. She can have the yandere. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she'll leave that one for us too. But let's see. She can, yeah. Just whatever. Leave one. I guess she can rotate out and be like, this one this week. You can have this one this week. Just kidding. Monster Energy wasn't that bad. Yeah, he ended up being really sweet. And bonus, he was alive. Yeah, we just share the harem. Exactly. It's the Love and Deep Space model where they are all simultaneously with us and it's not really a problem. We just don't talk about or think about the other people. It's totally fine. Later. I should head out soon too. I finished breakfast and started cleaning up. All right, guess it's time to head out. I walked to the sofa where Toka and Yukimaru were still watching TV. Koharu, on the other hand, was nowhere to be found. I have to head to school soon, so I need to turn off the TV.
なんとテレビが奪われる。仕方ないですよ。電気代っていうのがかかるです。ゆきまろさんには払えないでしょ。
Surrounded by purpose. That's a fair PSA. That seems like the right path. I don't I have no personal context for it, but that sounds about right. Yeah. I mean, be communicative, period. Yeah. Yukimaru hung his head low. I didn't know he liked TV that much. I'll record it. That way you can watch it later. Yukimaru's face brightened. He's so easy to please.
さすがは主様じゃの。学校が終わるのを楽しみに待っておるぞ。
If I had ghost boyfriendos, I would let them. I would suck it up and pay the electric bill so that they could watch the TV that they want. Yeah. Yeah. That's surrounded by purpose. That's true. I did say that about Love and Deep's face. Yeah. It's unclear. I mean, I think Green Yoshi can probably speak better to this. That, like, I think that there is an acknowledgement, like, we are all in the same universe, but, like, paths don't cross very often. So I think that there has just been, like, suggestion of, like, you know, a mysterious figure, and it's like, oh, that's, you know, that's so-and-so, but, like, yeah, no, like, it kind of works in a bubble.
あなたは何をしに来たんですか。僕も仕事がありますし、ゆきまろさんも仕事しなさいです。と言っても、学校についていくわけにもいかぬ。終わるまでどこぞで時間を潰しておる。
Yeah, the guys don't talk to each other, but have knowledge of a few of each other. Yeah. He's not coming to school? Relief washed over me. Man, what an exhausting morning. That's right. Zane and Caleb do know each other. And I feel like... Let's see. I feel like there was a path that was crossed between, like, Raphael and... Was it Silas? I can't remember now, but there was someone that was like, oh, maybe that's, yeah. Maybe the other way. Yeah, you can only imagine that if someone tried that in real life, they would end up on the nice boat from School Days. I don't think I know that reference, but Mephisto was spying on MC when she was with Xavier. Ah. Yeah. My shoulders sagged as I left home. Oh, okay. I don't... It's funny what the auto mod had. That's funny. It said crazy woman. It said this is potentially misogynistic. Yeah, crazy woman like the both of them together. So, which, I mean, I can appreciate. Yeah, I hope that I just allowed it for you and I have not allowed it forever now, but it's okay. Oh no, I have permitted. Yeah, I'll go back later. It's okay. I mean, that is legitimate, like, yeah. That is a legitimate description. I think I do know the reference now. I am, like, tangential, like, peripherally aware of this. And I think it is a legitimate term for this situation, yeah. Good morning. Your smile, it's kind of freaking me out. What's wrong?
昨日あんな電話してきて気にならないわけないじゃない。それで座敷わらしはど
Sayaka looked around, and I contemplated telling her about what happened yesterday. It'll just worry her. Actually, it might just distract her. If Sayaka finds out about the spirits, she won't be able to focus on her college exams. Well, after I called you, they stopped appearing. Maybe they got bored of me. Yeah, AliExpress won't let you sign in. Must be a sign. Yeah, don't buy it. Whatever you're trying to buy from AliExpress. No. Oh, it's the plushies, though. You mean the food, like the little, like, custard plushies, right? Not the, not the cursed, like, plushies that you, like, posted, right? Of the guys. Because they were funny, but I don't think I would. I don't know if I would want that. After some hesitation, I decided to try and brush the whole thing off. Sayaka's face fell. If you find them, you might just get one. That's funny. Well, you gotta get the set. Gotta catch all 5. Okay, yeah, I'd love to see.
それじゃあこっくりさんはやらなかったの
No, I felt bad because you taught me how, but since the guardian spirit was gone, I figured I didn't need to do it.
まあそうだよね。はあ、でもさ実際に見たんだよね。
I knew I wouldn't get away with that. How should I answer? Kinda noisy. It was kinda noisy. There was a lot of talking involved.
やっぱり中身も子供っぽいのかな。あ、でも見た目は子供じゃないって言ってたよね。
Well, my memory is kind of hazy, so I don't totally remember. I sensed her curiosity, and so I tried to throw her off the trail by being ambiguous.
なんだ、そっか。
Sorry. The whole time we talked, I couldn't shake the feeling I was being watched. I must be imagining it, right?
私も会ってみたいな。どこで会ったんだっけ
Well, I guess I could tell her the location. At Tsukumo's shrine.
よし、早速放課後行ってみよっと。毎日勉強漬けだから気分転換にもなるしね。ねえ、あなたも行く
Nah, I'll pass. I've had my fill of that kind of stuff. Plus, I want to spend some time thinking about my career path survey after school. With that, Sayaka looked at me with a worried glance.
進路決まりそうどこの大学にするか悩んでるなら相談に乗るよ
Well, honestly, there's not too much to discuss. I haven't even thought about it. But, man, am I jealous of the people who've already decided.
それなら私が手伝うよあなたの進路が決まるように親友の私ならあなたに合うものをアドバイスできると思う
That's sweet. She's a sweet friend. Thanks, but really, I'm fine. Your offer to help is more than generous enough.
でも
Sayaka, you're trying to get into Seigen, right? You should focus on your exams, not this. Sayaka? What's wrong?
あなんでもない私当番があったから先に行くね
Oh yeah, she's sad because we're not gonna go to the school our bestie's going to. Before I could call out to her, she had run off. Class duty? What's that all about? Something about Sayaka seemed off. Could it be because I turned down her offer to help me? Yeah, Sayaka, go back to cram school. But I hadn't decided anything yet. Even if Sayaka were to try and help me out, it would be a waste of her time. Sayaka's working so hard right now to get into Seikin. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to talk to the teacher about getting an extension on the career path survey. Even if I wait to turn it in, I still need to discuss it. I sighed softly and hurried on my way to school as well. I wasn't able to talk with my homeroom teacher before school, so I waited till class was over. I decided to be honest and tell my teacher that I was still unsure of my future plans. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. His words comforted me greatly. He's right. I still have time. I'll drop by the library for college flyers and job application information before going home. It's time for me to get serious about this. I was so focused on my research, I hadn't even noticed the sun had set. The school librarian shooed me out and I began the long walk home. What do I even want to do? Though talking to my teacher had brought me some time, actually facing down my future filled me with depression. I couldn't find anything that I wanted to do. This isn't good. I shouldn't feel so glum. If I'm going to talk to Mom tonight, I need to be strong. I need to have my head in a good place. Maybe I'll take a stroll before heading home. Just as I started walking, my phone buzzed. It was a message from Sayaka. She visited the priest at Tsukumo Shrine. He claimed to have gotten rid of the floating ghost. He must be referring to Toka. Actually, the whole reason I was in this mess was because of that priest. I should have never listened to him. I muttered the words regretfully. Huh? I thought I heard voices and saw the two standing beside me. Can you not pop up out of the blue like that? Although I protested, they seemed unconcerned with my words. I glanced around to see other people looking at me as if I was crazy. That's right. To these people, it must look like I'm walking by myself right now. Feeling their stares on me, I felt very embarrassed and ran away. I ran, trying to escape the stares of the other commuters, and before I knew it, I was in front of Tsukumo Shrine. This should be far enough. Nobody's here to give me any strange looks. I felt relieved, but it was short-lived. As usual, the two of them were up to their usual noisy antics. I'm just going to ignore them. Koharu appeared out of nowhere and explained my silence to the others. Yukimaru clapped his hands in understanding. Suddenly, Yukimaru was engulfed in smoke. Ooh! In the next instant, he appeared normal. That was to say, he was dressed in modern clothes. Look at him! Wow! I didn't know they could do this. Just changing your clothes isn't enough. I whispered to Yukimaru, and he flashed me a big smile. You can do that? Oh my gosh, look at them all. Look, oh my gosh. He cleans up nicely, yeah. Yeah. Look at Koharu though, look at him. Oh my gosh. Fitted denim jacket, sir. Sir. Changing your clothes isn't enough. I need you to have no clothes. Exactly.
この姿になるのはとっても久しぶりです。なんだか変な感じ。
Yeah, like what can we do? Like, you know, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Love and Deep Space, they wear towels a lot. So, I say a lot whenever we make them, basically. Sometimes they do it of their own free will. Since Toka is a god, I imagined him to be powerful. Realizing Yukimato and Koharu were also powerful, I suddenly felt very intimidated. He yanked my arm and he half dragged me in the direction of my home. Wait a minute! I have some things to do! Not really, but I didn't want to go home just yet. Suddenly, Yukimaro's eyes teared up. Intimidated and aroused. It is a spicy predicament. To those around us, he looked like the older one, and he was bursting into tears. I could feel the stares of everyone around us. He's a pain even when he's visible. What should I do? Ooh. We're gonna go to the station. He's kind of grimacing in this picture. All right. There's somewhere I wanted to drop by, so please go on without me. As I spoke, Yukimaro burst into tears. This baby girl. Maybe I should just go home. I like him without the little rat tail. To be, it's not bad. It's not bad. Suddenly, Koharu pulled me by the hand. Ah! Before I could react, Koharu started running. When we arrived at the station, Koharu finally let go of my hand. That was too much running. Season 2 Zuko look. Oh, that's a good call. I also liked Zuko with the short hair. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is a very good call out. No wonder. Class. Seeing me out of breath, Koharu looked at me with a guilty expression on his face. No, I'm just not good at sports or exercise in general. That's very me. Me, Lolli. Yes. After I caught my breath, Koharu spoke up. Actually, in the other direction. Just kidding. Oh, well, I haven't really decided. Look how mad he looks. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I just didn't feel like going home right now. Let's fix that. No doubt, Mom is home right now. I needed time to emotionally prepare myself before heading home. My face must have said it all, and Koharu didn't press the issue further. With that, he began to walk ahead of me. Koharu's pace was slow, as if to match my normal walking speed. Maybe it's because he saw how out of breath I was. He was silent as he continued to walk beside me. Maybe this is his way of being considerate? I always had a hunch Koharu might actually be a very kind spirit. I'm glad it's him I'm with right now. As I thought these things, I stole a glance at him. In his normal clothes, he doesn't look like a spirit at all. Oh, I was just thinking how you look like a normal person. When I spoke honestly, Koharu shot me a perplexed glance. You've got a point there. With that, the conversation ended. Feeling awkward in the silence, I tried to think of something for us to discuss. Then I spoke to him. Walks! That's all. Only walks. Koharu, do you like to go on walks? I asked, and Koharu smiled in response. I know what you mean. This is a beach town, and the smell of the ocean breeze always calms me down. I'll sometimes go into the city, but whenever I come home and smell the ocean breeze, I'm always relieved to be back home. Walks are nice, helps you think? Yeah, I mostly like them too, if the weather's nice. Yeah. Mochi likes them a lot. You nailed it. You're pretty knowledgeable about this town. I see. So I guess spirits must have regions they're in charge of. In that case, he must know Narimagahama pretty well. Is there a spot you like? And I have to say it slow. Narimagahama. Okay. Narimigahama. Okay. Koharu awkwardly scratched his head as he spoke. Then, next time we take a walk, let's go to Beachfront Park. Huh? Did you say something? A little tsundere here. Koharu coldly turned away. I wonder what he said. After I returned home, I turned on the TV and played Tonodamaru as promised. But Yukimaru and Toka watched intently on the couch. Oh, both of them. You could, Toka. You're a god. Koharu, however, stared at the TV with apparent boredom. As usual, the spirits spoke as though the situation was totally normal for them. They were all in their kimonos, invisible to everyone but me. I left them and went to the kitchen to help Mom with dinner. I need to apologize about yesterday. Hey, Mom. My attempt to apologize was immediately halted by my mom's abrupt start to the conversation. Way to rat me out, teacher. Her angry expression made me stop and stare down at my feet. Ayame is also stunning. Yeah. Our mom, she looked so offended. Well, it's the truth. I tried to tell you yesterday.
そうは言っても時間は進んでいくのよ。いつまでも決まらなかったらどうする気？
My heart ached. I know. You don't need to remind me.
先生には聖銀大学のオープンキャンパスに申し込んだことを伝えたわ。聖銀大学じゃなくても医学部の方面で考えている旨も。
Why? Why would you do that?
怒らないでちょうだい。あなたのためを思って。
Are you? No, this isn't for me. Mom, you're doing this for yourself. This is the same as yesterday. You won't listen to a word I have to say. I couldn't stop myself. It's all about you. It's always been about you. You never once asked me what I wanted. You just made these decisions on your own. No, I shouldn't say anymore. I'm the one who has to live this life, Mom. My future isn't for you. Upset, I ran out of the house. I ran without direction. I just ran and ran, not once feeling tired or short of breath. The events played over and over in my mind. Why did I say such horrible things? At the same time, I can't forgive her for what she did. I was just about to apologize, too. Thoughts and emotions created a chaotic storm in my heart. I was surrounded by pain. I felt lost. Oops, I missed it. Pressed it too soon. I felt lost in a maze of dread with no escape. I kept running as if I was fleeing from something. And then I ended up at the beach. Tears flowed the moment I stopped running. The problems with my mom, my undecided career path, it all felt overwhelmingly painful. I hated feeling this way. Crouching in the dark, I couldn't hold back from my sobs.
おい、引っ張るなって言ってるだろうが。
話したら逃げるのは分かっておるのじゃ。ほれ、歩け歩け。
I heard voices and looked up. Yukimaru and Koharu were there. The two of them walked up and sat down on either side of me. Aww. You've been humbled by checkout? Was it very, very expensive? Did they finally let you in, Green Yoshi? Ooh, I hope you got the thing, though. Why?
主様の行くところ、どこでもついていくと言ったであろ。
The Gahama in the names of a lot of Japanese places, like Yugahama, Shichirigahama, signifies that the place is a beach, so it might be easier to split the name into two words to be easier to read. Narumi Gahama. Ah, that's a really... Yeah, Narumi Beach. That's a really great way to break it apart. Thank you, Surrounded by Perverts. Yay! Yeah, that is very helpful to break it up as a separate word. Gahama. Ah! You went on PC because mobile is acting weird. I hate that. I hate when websites cannot figure out their mobile, like, accessibility. It's like, guys, come on. Come on. Yukimaru smiled kindly at me.
俺はこいつに引っ張ってこられただけだ。
Koharu muttered curtly. Yukimaru patted my back, and Koharu glanced over, clearly concerned. Although my heart was a mess, I felt that feeling ebbing away. Their presence warmed my troubled heart. Thank you. My words were tearful and shaky, but they both nodded with understanding.
あんな風に言う気はなかったのであろう。今泣いているのがその証拠じゃ。
Recalling my harsh words to Mom, my eyes burned with tears again.
たく メソメソするんじゃねえよ。命令だ。
Come on, man.
このバカタレ、泣いている者にそのような物言いをするでない。
Yeah, Yukimaru knows what's up.
くっそ、調子狂うな。
Oh. He's like, I don't know what to do about girls crying and I don't like it. Koharu seemed uncomfortable and took something out of his pocket. Oh. It was the coin and paper of the spirit board from my desk.
ほら、特別だ。だから泣きやめ。
ほうほう、これは気が利くな。俺、主様、聞きたいことを言うてみろ。
What I want to ask?
あるはずじゃ。納得のいかないものが。だから憤りを感じておるのだろう。
Yukimaru urged me to continue, and my thoughts began to formulate. What I want to ask about is my mom.
儀式に失敗したとしても、すでに当たってるから安心しろ。
That's true. I'm already haunted. I can't get any more haunted. That's actually not true. His words made me smile slightly. I softly placed my finger on the coin. Why is Mom pushing med school? I've always thought Mom insisted on me going into the medical field because of Dad. Her explanation about it being a stable job with a good income didn't sit right with me. And so I decided to ask. Is Mom's insistence on med school because Dad passed away? The coin drifted towards yes. I knew it. That made far more sense than this being about a stable job and a good income. Then why did Mom say what she did? As I was about to continue, I heard someone running toward me. I quickly hit the spirit board.
やっと見つけた。こんなところにいたのか。
Sis?
帰ったら母さんが大慌てでさ、事情を聞いてすぐにあんたのこと探しに来たんだ。そんなに赤い目して。
Magic conch shell. What should I do to get out of studying medicine? Talk to the shell in front of people. Then they'll send you away. You get locked up in a resort, a padded room resort. I quickly wiped my eyes. Oh, you said you'd be late, but you're home early. My sister giggled and held my hand.
今のは冗談。今朝のあんたの様子がちょっと気になってたんだよね。あんたにもいろいろ思うところがあると思うけど。
Huh?
母さんがあんなに取り乱したの久しぶりに見てさ。
If my sister was the one saying Mom was stressed, then it really must be true. Besides, I wanted to cool down too. And I needed some time for that. I wanted to have a calm discussion with her. I was disappointed in myself for getting so upset.
母さん心配してるし、帰りながらになるけど、話聞かせて。
I wanted to rely on her, to vent, but I felt like I was past all that now. I turned slightly to glance at the two spirits who had accompanied me. I smiled awkwardly, and they both smiled back. I felt a warm glow spreading in my heart.
どうしたんだ？後ろなんて見て。
Yeah, why do you look like a crazy person? Talking to this magical shell, turning around, smiling at nobody. 1 second. I'm going to make some crunchy ASMR noises so I can get this candy out of this bag. Champagne gummy bears in my belly. It's nothing.
さあ、なら行くか。
As we walked, I took a deep breath and began to open up to my sister. Sorry for worrying you. And thank you for finding me. Can we pass them off as imaginary friends of a of a Chinibyo phase? I don't know. I felt guilty for making her hurry home from work, but I was relieved to have her there. My sister wrapped her arms around my shoulders, holding me close. Ah!
謝るのはなし。感謝は受け入れる。あんただから心配したいの。だから何でも言ってこい。気なんて使ったら許さないぞ。
Aldrasa, hello, welcome. We got a new boyfriendo. We're on chapter 2 with Koharu. He's the purple guy. He's a Ouija board. Basically, we tried to like answer some questions, but then we like messed up on the ritual. So, he's haunting us. Yeah. Right? It's pretty wacky, but so far so good. Well, we've also got bonus boyfriendos too. We've got a god and a spirit in training. So yeah. But the main playthrough is with this Ouija board. Our Ouija board friendo is what Surrounded by Perverts came up with that, and I am running with it. So. My sister laughed in her usual way. I felt protected in her presence. But honestly, I'm okay now. I found someone to confide in.
でもあんたしかいなかったじゃん。あ、さやかにでも電話したのか?
No, it's someone new I can talk to. I told them a lot and it really helped me calm down.
私の出る幕はなしか。なんか姉としては寂しいな。でもまあ、そういう顔できてんならよしとするか。
Thanks. I looked skyward, contemplating what to do when I got home. I hope Mom's okay. Despite our differing views, I could never hate her. I was more worried about her than I was about our disagreement. How was Mom?
大丈夫だよ。あんたが帰れば気持ちもいくらか落ち着くだろ。
I hope so.
作って待っててって伝えたから、今頃うまいもんいっぱい出来上がってるって。あ、リクエストするの忘れてた。今朝の卵焼き。
Yeah, that was really good. Ooh, are we gonna find out that she didn't make it?
主様。その卵焼きなら小春に頼むのが良いぞ。
What? Boyfriendo made us omelets. Yukimaru, who was following right behind me, softly whispered to me. Woo! Wait. Did Koharu make that tamagoyaki? As I conversed with my sister, the question lingered in my mind. When I got home, my mom immediately served us dinner, just as my sister said she would. We avoided the topic from before, and as soon as she placed dinner on the table, she said she was tired and retreated to her room. I nervously sat down to dinner with my sister giving me a reassuring glance. Maybe I just need to give it time. I remembered that and started eating. Though I wasn't very hungry, I didn't want to waste the meal Mom prepared for me. I forced myself to eat every bite. My sister insisted on cleaning up, and so I returned to my room. I need to cool down. I sat in my chair and stared at the ceiling. My room was empty. Yukimaru stayed in the living room since my sister was watching TV. Koharu wasn't in the living room and must have gone off somewhere. I hadn't seen Toka in a while. I wonder if Mom's asleep. Is she okay? Since no one was around, I couldn't help but continue thinking about it. Lost in thought, I heard a voice at my door. I recognized the voice. I stood up and opened the door for Koharu. Sure, come in. As soon as I invited him in, he began speaking harshly to me.
犬、お前に命令がある。友人にこっくりさんをやるなと言っておけ。
My friend? You mean Sayaka?
ああ、そいつで間違いねえ。答えにくいことしか聞いてこねえから、いつも対応に困ってんだ。
She's been using the board that much? I remember how quickly she sent me the instructions on how to use it before. I wouldn't be surprised if she did it all the time. What kind of questions is she asking that he can't answer? What do you do when you can't answer?
何もしねえ。だからさやかってやつの前では質問に答えたことがないんだが、呼ばれる回数が多いから面倒なんだよ。
Sorry about that. Koharu seemed genuinely tired of the situation, and I could only offer a wry laugh in response. Then I remembered something. Oh, there's something I wanted to ask you. The tamagoyaki this morning? Did you make it? Koharu seemed caught off guard.
そうだよ。悪いか。
He's got that pouty look. So it was Koharu that made it. That tamagoyaki. It was really delicious. It was really delicious. My sister also liked it a lot. I wish I could let my mom have some too. I whispered softly and Koharu smiled.
今の状況でも母親を思いやれるのは褒めてやる。
I mean, it's not like I hate my mom because of what happened. I could never hate her.
それじゃ、また作ってやるか。
Aw, yeah. A cooking king? I like that. Koharu smiled and I clapped with joy. Oh, yay! Thank you so much. Yeah, it was addictive. Did you sneak into my cocaine stash? Yeah. So a bump of omelet. A bump of chicken. Like the band. You're really good at cooking, aren't you, Koharu?
昔、お前みてえに儀式の最中に失敗した男がいてな。その男は病気な上に貧乏で、飯もろくに食えなかった。見かねた俺が、そいつに料理を作ってやってな。それ以来興味が湧いて、いろいろ覚えたのが始まりだ。
What a nice haunting. It's like, I haunted this guy who is just poor, so I had to cook. He's supposed to haunt people, but it seems like he always ends up helping them. You're so kind, Koharu.
勘違いすんじゃねえ。目の前でのたれ死にされたら、目覚めが悪いってだけだ。
This guy. He tried to sound cold, but I could tell he was actually very kind. Earlier, when he followed me, he worried about me and even let me use the spirit board.
人間には何人も関わってきた。その度に思う。面倒だってな。
Mm-hmm. Or if not cook for me, cook with me. I'd be okay with that. That sounds fair. Because I like cooking, so yeah, that would be nice. Do you still feel that way?
ああ、面倒で仕方ねえ。お前のことを知っていくたびに関わっているのが嫌になる。だが、決まりは決まり。しっかりたたってやらねえとな。
It's strange to hear him say it so bluntly, but I guess this is his job.
そういう顔するな。めんどくせえ。
めんどくせえ。
そうじゃそうじゃ。そのような顔をする必要などないのだぞ。
Suddenly, Yukimaro entered my room.
この小春はな、人との縁が心地よくって、だから別れる時に辛くなる。
Aww.
そういう感情になるのが嫌だということを言っておるのだ。
Aww. That's why he regrets being around, being with us. Because he knows he's going to miss us so hard. Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
バーってね、勝手なこと言うんじゃねえ。
So pouty.
図星だとこうして怒るツンデレなのじゃ。
Mm,
そう聞くと可愛いかろ。
we called it earlier. Tsundere. Yeah. Refers to Koharu, someone who is kind at heart but not honest with their feelings. Womp womp. I glanced at Koharu and saw his cheeks were red. Look at him. Look at that snatched waist, though, too. Or is it? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, no, it looks like he has a teeny tiny waist. Unless that, like, there's that, like, gray part in between, like, where his little, like, sash is. And, like, it's like, is that part of the sleeve? Or is that, like, space? Yeah. Teeny tiny.
ああ、もういい。
No. I didn't like that. Koharu stormed out of the room, pouting.
ひゃー、ご乱心じゃ。
Yukimaru's voice is super duper cute. Oh my gosh. You think he'll be okay? He seemed pretty upset.
ああ、いい。小春だからいいんじゃ。
Is that really okay? Yeah, tiny waist. He does not have birthing hips. Indeed. Indeed. Yukimaru was still joking, but then his expression turned serious.
今朝、小春が料理をしていたのは、お主に対する詫びの気持ち。本当は、たたるなんてことしたくないのだ。人に危害を加えることを、小春は大層嫌っておる。
Did something happen in the past?
それは、小春に直接聞くのが良いだろうな。
Yukimaru's words made me hesitant. I didn't want to reopen any wounds Koharu might still have. If asking could hurt him, I'd rather not know. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Yukimaru's always making stuff up. Saying I get sad when parting with mortals. Ridiculous. He's right, though.
さあ、どうなのは俺自身じゃねえか。
Yakamashi! I wish I could quit being the spirit board. I sighed and touched the scar near my left eye. And as always, the memories of things long past replayed in my mind. I always ended up getting too attached to the people I get involved with. If their end was unfortunate, it's unbearably painful. If called, I can respond, but if not, I'm powerless. No matter how close we were, why can't I just walk away? I just have to finish this haunting and leave. But already I found myself getting involved, curious about whether or not she'd fix things with her mom, if she'd find her path.
なんて勝負んだよ。
I couldn't stop myself from sighing. Enough. I'm tired of thinking about this. Maybe I'll go make some tamagoyaki instead. Aww. That's sweet. 2 days had passed since my mom and I got into that argument. You want to use that swing set? I haven't been on a swing set in a while. I feel like... I mean, I remember partaking in swing sets, but I don't know that I liked one more than the other. Like being pushed or being the pusher. Yeah. More of a slides kid. 2 days had passed since my mom and I got into that argument. And the whole time the two of us had been avoiding each other. I knew we needed time apart to cool down, but... Chapter 3. Dun dun dun! We did it! Woohoo! It's kind of a short chapter, but I guess that's okay. We'll just give us a save. Save! Alright. It'd be nice to know, like, generally how long each chapter was going to be, because sometimes it's like, okay, we could do 2 in one night if they're like an hour each, right? But every once in a while, they'll be like, this one's like an hour and a half. This one's 2 hours. Yeah. Loísimos. Lojísimos. I don't know that one. Yojísimos. Yeah. We'll look it up. Although you're probably going to tell me. But we'll race. Yo. We did it! Ah! Tekita! Yes. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yeah, we did it! Yay! Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I caught up on chapter 2. Appreciate that we could do that. I'm very interested to see how this story goes. This playthrough it's pretty cute so far, I gotta say. So everybody's been very surprising in it. So yeah, I like it. So yeah, I don't think I'll keep going tonight. I think because I was like, oh, maybe I could do 2, but we'll just keep it 1 chapter at a time. So yes, thank you so much. I'm so glad that we could do this together. My next stream is tomorrow. I'll be on Iriam for Study Buddies Japanese, and then let's see, my next stream after that is Saturday, maybe? Either Saturday or Sunday. I think Saturday. So yeah. Whatever it is, I'm going to be drawing. I'm going to yap and draw. So, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. So, I hope to see y'all then. I hope you'll have a really good night. And I dropped the link for the manga challenge thing in Discord. So, if you want to join along, that'd be fun too. So, all right, with that, have a good one. We'll talk again soon. Actually, maybe we could go visit. I think Yumi Now is on raid. Nope. I've spelled her name wrong. So we will not raid anybody. We'll just say bye. Bye. Night night.